ready to complete the build that's on right now, which is the 75220, and about to start a fantastic journey on a new build. So guys, jump in, check it out. Let's light this candle. So hop on in, guys, and let's get ready to do some great building. The venture I'm going to take on, it's going to be off the PDF. Never built this ship before, so it's a new adventure for us. Don't know if you guys have, but I've never built it before. Someone read my mind, which was really incredible, because that was the next ship I was going to come along with. Been watching it for a while, want to build it, hoping I have the pieces to accomplish the build that I'm going to pursue. As you guys know, I build almost everything out of my garage. Couple, if I don't have it, as I said before, what I do is go out and get a set and build it. If I don't have it, to build my trilogy, which is what we partaken in this year, trilogies, basically all the way through. So join in and have the fun with us. As I said, the fun is always in the build, and I love building, man. It's awesome, just awesome. Yeah, so jump on in, guys. Let's complete this one. Hey, Ron, what's up, man? You're the first guy on to comment, anyway. Nice to see you on there. Thanks a lot for coming on so quickly. Really helps the channel. While you're on there, please hit the like button so we can bring the channel up, bring you guys more rare, unique stuff. Okay, so this one we're building off the instructions. And yesterday we got to this point right here. Let's move this out of the way. I needed to scoot in a little bit yesterday, if you guys remember, because it was a little off. Right, so I'll just scoot in just a tiny bit so I can give you guys the full view of this. So we got here, and let's just turn and see where we're up to. Oh, so we need 2 more of those in dark gray, and I said I was gonna get that, so I'm gonna go get that now. Didn't have a chance to collect it, but I'll look for it in my bag of tricks. As you guys know, I call my bag of tricks, where I have all my extra pieces. So I'll just look here and should be able to find it real quick. If not, I have to go into my bigger bag of tricks, and I'm sure I'll find it there. Okay, so what I'll do is, to simplify this and get it done real quick, I'll just jump in. It's possible I have it right here. I just want to get those on, so because the build could go ahead without it, but as you guys know how that works, it's like you just can't go on with a build if you don't have that. So Give me 1 second, guys, and we will complete that. I'll just go get 2 of them, which I have a lot of. So I'm back, guys. Sorry about that, but we're ready to go now. I found them in old stone gray, but I couldn't go with that. As you know, we talked about this before. If you can't find the right colors, it's a nightmare. You start like, you need to find that color and whatnot. So I did find them, the right colors, which is dark stone gray, not old gray. So I got those and we're ready to go. So they're right here. So the ones I found was those. If you can see this right here, the colors are totally different. Hope you can see that. It's close enough. Yeah, the colors are totally different. So I couldn't go with those. Those two you can see, totally different there. So I found the right grays, which is these right there, as opposed to these, right? Those are the old gray. They don't make those anymore. Hey, what's up? Everybody jumping on there. Thanks a lot for jumping on, Mac. Good to see you again, Ron. On my biggest build. Do a vid on my biggest build. Okay, we'll do that. This build I have is almost 3,000 pieces. Insane. Also the two builds that's coming up will be the Django Fett ship, as you know how many pieces that's got on it, and the Boba's UCS also. Bricked up. Okay. Okay, so let's complete this so we can jump on that. There's only a few more pieces here, if you guys can see that, so we can start that next build. I have everything all prepped for that. Mascot all ready. Right, so let's just complete this because I needed these two, like I said. So let's just add these in now. These go back here. Right, let's just put these in and get this ship on its way, right? And then we can, so again, guys, I still have that question on the table. The question is, what's your favorite droid, or what's your favorite ship? What number is the biggest? So the one that we have right now is the, as you know, the latest Django Fett ship that just came out. The biggest one is the sister ship to the one we're gonna build next, that someone asked for yesterday. Was it you asked? Yeah, I think you asked me for it, right? Didn't you ask me for that ship? So that's the one we're gonna be, the venture that we're gonna be taking on. But that ship is I wouldn't say, I was gonna say it's a job, but it's cool. It's very cool, but it's a lot of work. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah, had to take that down because it was it was incredible. Just no space, nothing like that. So it's just a lot to it. Let's put it like that. Okay, let's add these two on. Let's go through this real quick because I can't wait to start that new build. Have you noticed that when you build a ship and you're like close to the end, you're always like rushing to it. You're almost like, I can't wait to see my next build, get my next build going, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm desperate to start my next build. Really desperate to start my next build. Okay, so this goes, try and make sure I put it the right way. So this goes like that. I want to make sure we put that the right way. Yeah, it does go that direction. But for some reason, just want to make sure we have everything correct on the top. Because if we miss the top build, then, okay, So something is not right. Something is not right. So here, we don't actually need 4 of these there. It's only 2. So I need to take 2 of these off. And this moves forward. What's going on there? Is that correct? I think it's correct. It should be correct. I'm looking at the instructions here, guys, and yep. This needs to move forward, and we need two of the same things we put in the back up front. So I just need to make this quick little adjustment here, guys. Shouldn't stop the build at all. Yeah, these were supposed to go there. I'll just go back 1 space and have a look at the top. And then we'll continue with the build, guys. So it's not gonna be no big disruption to the build at all. I just need to turn this over and see exactly that I got it correct. Okay, let's move here. Yeah, so these were supposed to go that way. Yep, so these 2 right there are supposed to go on the opposite side. So I just need to take them off and switch them over here. I took one of the control panels off. Just stick that back in there, right? And move this one and place that one there. I want to make sure we got it right. Yep, it's right at the end. Okay, like that. Now, I want to make sure we got that correct. Everything's there. And yep. Okay, so this goes that way. Just put this in here. Clamp those on. Doesn't want to stay in place. Okay, right. So it's actually supposed to go like that and not the other way. Maybe this is why this didn't sit right, like I said yesterday, if you guys remember. Now, let's go back and add this piece on. Yeah, I thought something was just very strange there. It's not. Also, I just found something. There's a cup. Here we go. When I was back there, I found a cup. There's a cup that goes next to the panel. I found this. So this cup goes right here. So let's just stick that in there. A little red cup. Fits right in there. I dropped the controls again. Just clip that on real tight this time. Yeah. So the cup goes there on the floor. Right, now let's add this, okay? It's completed. Okay, I'll see you later, man. Have a good one. Thanks for jumping in. Please hit the like button before you leave. That'd be really helpful. Okay, let's put this on now. And it goes right there. Lift these up. And this is supposed to go right there. This one is too far down. one, turn it around, and clip it in. And this would fit right there perfectly like that. There you go. Okay. It's all set there. Just this piece back here is sort of bothering me. Yeah, there's nothing there. Right, so that's exactly the way it's supposed to be. That's perfect. Okay, let's see what's next. So they want you, let's move this over again. You gotta get one of these. A 6 goes down the bottom, and you move this over and get yourself a 4. 1 4. And no, actually 2 4s, and lock them in here. Now they could have gone with 1 brick that would fit right there, because you have the 4x4s, right? Again, this is a brick count, guys. I always count on the brick count, but I would, you can put that there, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys let me know. Okay, so we need these, which is gonna go just on top. Again, this is brick count, because you can get 1 brick that fits exactly there. I know these bricks. You can 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. They're 4x12s. You can just put 1 4x12 and complete that. Okay, right. Let's move on, guys. Let's move this out of the way. I think it's just a little off. Okay, let's move on. We're getting pretty much to the closer now. We need one of these. Correct. It's 4x4. That's this one. Yep, 4x4. And we need 2 of those bricks again, which I said yesterday. I have my bag of tricks here, so I'll just get that out, because I'll just get 2 of those out. And we will jump on to the big build, guys. That request that we got, we'll jump on that as soon as I can pull out these 2 bricks. They're in here somewhere. They're trying to hide out, but I will find them. They don't want to show themselves. Come on. Everyone is waiting for us to continue here, and they're hiding. So I have to go in the other bag. Okay, I will come up with the goods shortly, guys. Bear with me. I will come up with the goods shortly. They're trying to hide out here, guys. But, like I said, I have so many bags and boxes. They're in here somewhere. Just give me 2 seconds. I got 1 of them, and I got 2 of them. Okay, I got 2 of them here, guys. And we will move on. There we go. And we'll add these 2 and move on, guys. Okay. I can't desperately wait. Can't wait to start. There's 2 right here. I went looking and they were right there. Okay, Right, but it's actually asking for 3, so that was perfect. Because I had 2, but really needs 3. Okay, and there's 4 now. Okay, so let's move on. Add these. Okay, so here on this, we're gonna add one on either end. Get 2 of these and place these this way. The other one right over next to it. No, actually, they go apart. This goes down there and that goes there. Okay, so that's locked in place. Now we take this and this goes like that. Okay, in place. On the top, we're gonna add 2 of these, one on either end, like that. Hope you guys can see that clearly. Just moved it closer. One of these goes here, right? And these 2 goes in there. I never appreciate these hinge because they tend to pop off really easily. You know, it's not a fluid movement. All right, okay, so let's turn this around and this goes to the front. So I'll just open this way so you guys can have a look. Move it closer. And these go right in there. Okay, all right, that locks in place. Okay, it's very funny, but we will see what happens, how that works out. It really protrudes, but that must be the build. Okay, that's got to be the build. I wouldn't expect it to protrude like that, but that's the way it's made. Okay, that hangs out like that. I thought it would close up even more, but it doesn't. Okay, now we're completing the build now. So we need ourselves 1, 2, this goes right on top. Then we add it over here. And we get 2 more of these. Turn it over and place those just here. Like so. Perfect. We need one of these black beams by 8, 1 by 8s. And that goes under. And 2 more of those slidey type plates. Where are you? There's 1. It's actually, so they go all the way across here like that. It's 4 of them. So let's just put them right there, there, there. And here's the 4th one. And this goes right across the top, like that. We want to turn it over and grab these and sort of repeat the same thing we did before with the one prior to this. Okay, I thought we would turn it over, but we're not. Up here, to lock it in place, we're gonna go like this. Okay, that's snug, like a bug in a rug. Okay, I'm being silly. Right, so we need 2 of these. And 2 more of those. What is going on? Okay. So 1 and 2. Here's 1 and 2. So this just goes in back right here, facing up. Okay. The other one facing up. Like so. Then these go over here. That. And like this. Okay. That's right. Okay. It's all set. There's nothing there. Let's turn this and see what we do now. So we need a 6 and a 4. All right, so this one's gonna go here and lock it in place like that. We need 2 of these small hinge type things. I saw them a second ago. Here's 1 and the other, that's 2. And 2 of the Technic blocks. Put it through this way, and it goes on the inside. We turn this over like so, and other one, repeat that again, and that goes on the outside. Okay, that's completed. We have our 6 here. We actually need a 3. And 1 of these, 2 studs. So 6 plate, no, flat plate. So 1 of them there. The 3 goes here. Very strange. Strange, but that's the way it's built. So it goes on the outside and the inside, okay? If you guys can see that there. Strange piece of build, not sure. Right, and this, let's move it over into frame. This goes at the front, just right here. Okay, let's lock that in place. Okay, so that opens up like that, guys. Can you guys see that? I don't want to press on the wheels too much, pop them off. Here we go, so that works like that. Okay, is that it? No, oh yeah, that's basically it. That's it. I have all these bricks here, and that's it. I just want to show you guys, I got tons of bricks here. Look at this. These, not really. But I have all of these bricks here. And so there's a little wagon on the side. We can build that also. Okay, let's just put that together. So these go down the middle. We'll build a little wagon. Remember that little wagon that they pull and put their all the things that they find along the way? That's what we're building now. This goes right on top. And 2 of these just on top of that. 1 of these goes right up front, like so. Okay, and 2 of these, they make them look like wheels. goes here. So they make it similar to the wheels on the tank, obviously. Right? We add 2 of these on the side, which holds the things from falling out. Little vehicle. It's a nice little vehicle here. So that'll be a vehicle there. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised I have all these pieces. When I do have all these pieces, what I do is I put it in a bag and I put a label on it just to make sure. So I'll take this and I'll put a label on it saying the name. So that's the ship completed there, guys. I'm looking at the build and it shows where a lot of the things I thought that would be locked in and it's not. It's because that you pull them out and just place them right back in. All right, so let's put the name on this. It's the 75220. That way, if I'm building anything, so this needs to go inside. So we'll just lift the top off and put it right there. Does it go there? Doesn't go there. I have to put it out front. That just rolls right off. Put it right up front here. Yeah. So we'll move this. Oops. We'll move this. We'll have to lift it that way. I'll move this over. There you go. Put these in and we'll start our big build, guys. Huge build coming on now. Very huge build. A lot of these may be used for the trilogy that's coming up next. Because we have to complete the trilogy on that ship. So I'll take this and just stick that next. Now, here we go, guys. Here comes that big build I spoke about. I have bags there also, but let's just dump this off and hope that it doesn't roll all over. Here we go. Wow. Wow. This is a wow. Honestly. I couldn't wait to start this build. Alright, so this build, guys. Some of these pieces look a little worn. And I see an old gray in there. I don't think we need it all. But we'll move these apart. Oh, this is a hell of a build coming up here, guys. Right, can you see it there? Okay, so I'll have a drink of water and we will work on this. So this one is the 8039, which we're gonna approach right now, guys. As you notice, has 1,070 pieces, 1,170 pieces. Comes with 5 minifigs. 2 of them with special minifigs. Right now will cost you like $490 new and about $186 used. I picked this out of my garage, but you can see all of that there. I picked it out of my garage, guys, and we are gonna go after this ship. We are gonna go after this ship, guys, with full force. All right, let me just pull it up on the PDF, and we are gonna approach this ship, guys. We are gonna approach this ship. Just taking some of these things off. Some of the files, they even they just stop themselves. Right, let's put that in. 8039. And let's see what comes up. There it is. Wow. Comes with 2 instructions because it's a pretty big ship, as you guys know. Nothing, not as much as the the big sister, big brother or sister, if you want to call it. That comes with 5,374 pieces. That one, guys, I have no space. I built it. I have no space for that. I don't have a house like that. You know, I have to take that apart. Okay, so let's start this off. Okay. Right, so the first thing we need is 2 of these. All right, and now I'm looking at 2 of the same sides, but I don't need 2 of the same sides. I need the right side. So just bear with me, guys. It's in here somewhere. I'll move some of these things over this way because the bigger pieces will sort of distract me from finding the pieces that I need to find. And I'll just move that out of the way. Okay, so just work with me, guys. Work with me for a second, and then I'll put these here. I'll also need my I'll need something to remove the bricks because I can see a lot of the pieces containing containing a lot of extra piece stuck onto them. Can you see that there? Yes, I guess gotta take those off again. I'm building this out of my garage, guys, so work with me, please. This is gonna be a big build. It's gonna be an extremely big build. I really want to accomplish it without having to like purchase any extra pieces and stuff like that. But I'll just run through here real quick and get these out of the way, and then we'll move on. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of these corners. I don't think we need that, but I picked out so many of them just to cover it. I just grabbed them. Okay, here we go. I have a bag of wedges there anyway, but here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's our first 2 pieces, right? We need that. This is gonna go there. And we need a 2x8. Here it is, right here, 2x8. And we need a 1x2 black, which is right here. Okay, so this goes in the end. Let's try to move closer so you guys can have a better look. And that's gonna go on top. This PDF is huge. I need to minimize it just a little bit. Minimize it just, yeah, because it's very big. Makes it difficult to work. I need to minimize it even more. It's on 82 now. It's on 80, and I think I'll be able to work with that and don't stumble too much. Okay, so place these 2 right here, and this is the beginning, guys, of that ship. Okay. This is the beginning of a very huge build. Okay, so we turn this over, and right away, we need 2 of these just right here. A lot of the same ends. Move that over. This one's great, but it's a little dusty. And that's that. We turn this over, and we're gonna get ourselves 1 gray, dark gray, 2x2 plate right here. And we need 2 more of these, which is gonna go along the sides. right there. Like that. And we need the 2x2 gray just right here. I have here we go. I have one here anyway. But I do have, like, as you know, I pick them out, and I have a specific box with just flats of all rare sorts, all sorts. Excuse me. Okay. Wow. What's going on there? Choked up there for a second, guys. Okay, so we need this plate. This plate's gonna go right here. This one has a sticker on it, as you can see. Goes right there. Hold on. Doesn't want to stay. And we need a 6, which is right here in red. Okay, along the sides, 2 more of those wedges that we just, it seems like there's tons of those required. I'm gonna take these dark grays out also and move them over. This way it helps later on with the build because they're easier to spot. All right, we talked about that before also. Get some of these off here. All right, the wedges there. Yes, so we need 2 of those. Here's one. It's the right side. And now I need 1 more for the left. Just put these wedges over here. 1 more for the left. And like I said, if I can't find it, there's a bag right there that I picked out specifically. I grabbed it earlier because I know this ship came with a lot of wedges and a lot of so I'm just taking these apart as I go along here, guys. Oops, I dropped my mascot. Don't want to do that, do I? All right, let's find that other one. Here it is. Let's dump these off while I'm at it. Yeah. Okay, so this one goes here, and that's locked in place. Good. Let's move on. See what's next. Yeah, it's a lot. Wow. Okay, so we need a 4x6 dark gray and 2 more of these, 1 for either side, and that's gonna go there and there. Okay, and this goes down the middle like that. Okay, let's see what's next. Turn it over. And we need 2 6s. Here's 1 and 2. I need to get my my separator. Oops, grabbed the wrong one. And that one goes there. This one goes here. Let's move that back, guys, so it doesn't obscure the view. There you go. Now we need 1 long going across. So a 12x2 going there. Perfect. And more, because there's so many of these. So we need 2 more of these, which is gonna go right here. A lot of these wedges. That's why there's so many here. Correct side. Okay. So let's make sure 1, 2, and 2, and 3, right? Okay, that goes there. What's next? What is next? Okay, we're turning it over, and we need 2 of these, which is gonna fit snug just in back of that one. These are 6x10. Okay, 2 6x10. And let's move on. is a really, really great ship. There's one similar to it, which I was contemplating building also. That one goes there, and we need the same thing again. Let's just find this. There's a lot of what I want to say, a lot of Technic blocks on this ship also. It's similar to the 6211, which we will be doing a build of the 6211 also, so watch for that. Like I said, I picked out bags and bags of this just for this, because I know, and I have bags and bags, like I said. So, oops, grabbed the wrong link. But I do have bags and bags and bags and bags and boxes and boxes and boxes. Let's just find this piece. Should be in here. There it is, right here. Okay. All right, so this one goes there, and that locks in place. Bags and bags, like I said. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you guys are building, if you're building anything right now. What's up, Mysterious? You cool? What's going on? Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Purple Frog. What's up? Hello, sir. Hello, Purple Frog. And that's sir in a saluting manner. It doesn't mean sir. It means saluting manner, okay? Yeah. So, let's go. We're building, guys. If you're just jumping in, we're building the 8039 right here. Big venture on this one, guys. Big venture. So, we want to add 2 of these down at the bottom. So, and I do build this out of my garage, guys. So if you see a lot here and this, it's not bags or boxes. It's because I'm building this out of my garage, okay? I'm taking on this venture, and this is a big venture, but I looked at the inventory, and I pick them out, and the ones that I think I'm missing, I have bags and boxes of them sitting next to me, and that's how I'm building this. I'm not building this because I had it. I had another ship, and this is what I'm doing with this particular build, okay? So that's where we are with that. This one goes down the middle here, and we need 2 of these in gray, dark gray to be precise. And since I'm building it out of my garage, if I'm not able to find something, I have something. If you guys been on my channel before, you know I call it my bag of tricks, which I just go in bags and bags that I have there in boxes, and I just dig out that particular piece if I didn't have a chance to get it, and then the next time I'm building, I get the rest of it, and I work like that. Okay, so, and I'm speaking on it, and here we go right away. I'm seeing one of them, but we need 2. So I'll just jump in my bag of tricks if you guys just bear with me a second, and I'll get the next one, because I have this container right here filled with that color, or maybe I have it in this one here also. I have tons of them all over the place. Just looking here on the top, and I can only see light gray over here. So I'll have to go in that little container I spoke about earlier, find it, and we will move on. Where are you? There it is. Right. Just find a dark gray. so we can move on. Here's the dark gray, guys. Looks a little too long. I'll pick up a couple as we're in here. So just in case I do need a different length, I have them. Right. Seems to be trying to hide out. I don't have an issue with that at all because I have another one filled with dark gray just right over here, so that's not an issue at all. So right, let's just tie this in place. I'll leave that over here for now. Let's see, we need this one by 6, which is gonna go, just open this up a bit. So the 6 goes, where does the 6 go? This is the difference between PDFs and your normal, your regular stuff. Right, so this one goes here, that goes right there, and we place this on the top. So they want one of those, and that locks in place like that. Gotta make sure this is tight. It's a really big ship, so it has to be absolutely tight. Let's just find ourselves that next piece, and we will move on. Just right here. Should be right here. I am sure. Here we go. Here we go. Lots of them. Lots and lots of them. Okay. Just bringing out more. I usually try bringing out 2 or 3 because usually when there's one in the bill, there's more or less 2 of them. All right. So here we go. It's right here. Like I said, I have tons of those. Right, let's see what's happening here, because the PDF is showing one thing. This goes this way. Oh, okay, right. There we go. That goes there, and this goes there to finish that off. Okay, I sort of... Usually if you look on most of the magazine, they'll point where that's supposed to be, but it's not doing that at the moment. Okay, so we need one of these, which is going to fill the center up here perfectly and lock that gray piece right in place. Now we need 4 of these. 4 of those. That's 1, 2. That's 2, 3. And just one more. Look at this. Funny here, right? Look. It's not the same at all, but it just, right now, again, I picked this out, so just grabbing the ones, oops, wants to fall over. Just grabbing the ones I can find, and I just picked that out, and there it is. Right, let's just put these on, and I'll add that on. I'm sure I'll find it there in a second, once it doesn't disturb the bill in any way. Okay, so this one goes there. Guys, so let me know if you took on this particular build before, or what you are building for your, if you on break, what are you building, if you're building anything. And guys, please hit the like button for us so we can grow the channel to bring you guys more great stuff, rare, unique, and exclusive stuff. So here's another one of those, but not the one we're looking for, which is not a problem. Like I said, guys, just don't want to run to my bag of tricks yet, but if I can pick it up just right on the tape, on the worktop. Oh, here's a piece with 2 of them in them. meaning it's going to be a lot more needed, but I wanted to have that there. Okay, so let's move on. This is a really huge build, guys, and it looks awesome when it's done. It looks awesome. I've never built this one before, but I've seen it in all the pictures. You see it a lot in all the Clone Wars. There's so many times you see this particular build in Clone Wars. It's incredible. So a 6 and an 8, and 2 6s, and 1 8. Just like the shade of that one more. So we need another 6. Here we go. Another 6, and 1 of, I think I just saw it here. One of these. Okay, and let's put these on. One of these goes here and locks that in place. Same thing on the other side. Locks that in place. So now these are tight. Not gonna go anyplace. And this one goes just right here. 2 of these. Actually, not 1. So 1's there, and the other on the opposite side. I just don't like the shade on that for some reason. Okay, all locked in place. Let's move on. So guys, drop me a line and let me know what you think if you're building anything. At all. If you're building anything from the break. That'd be awesome to know. So drop me a line. Okay, let's move on. So, let's move these over a bit. We need 2 of these by 3s. 1 dark 4, which is right here. When I'm closing down, I will bag up a lot of these, so I'm not gonna have this issue. And 2 of these 4. So this is 3s here, but we need 2 in the 4 range. So 2 of those. Here's another, and 1 more of those dark circle type things. 1 more of those dark circle type things in black. Again, I'll just step over here if it seems to be eluding me, and I can find one of those real quick. Okay, let's put this over here. Where are you? Show yourself. Here it is. Here's one of those, and I think we'll up a 2 by 3. We did say that, right? Let's move these away. Yeah. So 2 by 3. Here we go. There you go. So this 2 by 3 goes right on the top, locks that in place. The other one goes on the other side, and these go back here. 1 in the bottom. So 1 of them go in the bottom here like that. That one goes there. The other one goes next to it, and the 4 tops it off like that. Guys, again, it looks like I've built this, but I've never built this particular ship before. The one I've built, I will tell you guys in a second. So I have a lot of pieces from that particular ship, but not this one. So I need 4 of these slidey type things. It's 2, 3, 4, and 2 more of those 2 by 4 blocks. Okay, saw some more slidey fingers there. I see a 3, but we need a 4. Here's a 4. Yeah, I'll tell you guys which one that is, but it's not this. Okay, I haven't built this before at all. And 2 of these in black. Yep, definitely haven't built this one. Right, so these, see how this fits on here. We need to put these down here. Let's make sure we're getting them right. There. And the opposite end also. And 2 in the center. Just like so. Just give me a second, guys. My hands are getting a little dry with all the Lego blocks, just drying my hands out. So I need to put a little, there you go. Okay, so down here, we're looking and something is distracting me here. Okay. So this goes right here. Like that. No, all the way over. Maybe it's not this length. Nope, it's longer. We need long ones. So let's see what we got here. And all of them seem to be the same length. I'll have to check and see what length it is to make certain. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these look like 8s to me. We'll find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why isn't it working? Strange, it's not working. Very strange, it's not working. Oh, okay. I understand what happened because I was a bit bemused there for a second. Just give me a second. I need to get my brick remover because this is not working for me. Let me just get a brick remover, guys, which I have a ton of them here. But I need a brick remover to work more efficiently. Here's one right here. Yep, definitely need this brick remover. It makes life a lot easier. So drop me a line, guys, again. Let me know what you are building, if you're building anything for the break, thinking of building anything, or if you are inspired by anything I'm building, or you would like to request a build. As you know, it's trilogy year and we have a lot coming through, but we always are willing to slide and build something that someone requests if we can. Okay, that's better. And these two go right on the top, just here. Okay. Like I said, I build these out of my garage, guys. Again, while we are on, I want to talk about stuff that people can win on my channel. If you're in the top tier as a member, if you become a member and you want to have a chance to win magazines like this, where you get free Lego, so like that, I don't. These are a collection. This is 1 to 5. All the magazine that came. This is number 11. 1 to 10. Basically, but not these particular. If you notice, this has a ship on it. I don't really collect ships, but I did a 1 to 10 collection, and this was part of it. See again, ships, and this is number 9, and this one is number 3. That's not a figure, but if you look right here, as I'm Boba, this is number 2. But if you look here, another ship. But this one, I will be giving away stuff like this. If you're in the top tier, once a month, I do a sweepstake and I give it to the people that's in my membership program on my top tier. Also, every first Friday of the next 5 months of the year, I will be doing a sweepstake on the Friday. The people who do a super fan shout out will have a chance to win one of these with a minifigure inside. That's the ones I do give away. And this is the latest Chewy, as you see right here, printed on the legs, everything. It's the latest. You can always get where you'd have to go into get a set that costs maybe $40, $50. You can get this for absolutely free just by joining my top tier. You don't have to join it for the whole year. And also, if you do a shout out as a super fan, you have a chance to win that. Okay, guys? So please check on that. Become part of that and give yourself an opportunity to win rare, like something like this. I'll show you, which you're not going to find out there anymore. Something like a night owl, or you wouldn't find that with the magazine. If you're a collector, you would want to get stuff like that. Okay, so please check that out. Okay, let's move on. Now I need 2 dark grays like this. That's one over here, and let's find ourselves another 2 dark grays, 2 by 4. So there's one, there's the other, and we need, see a lot of these all the time, and surprisingly I can't spot one now. Surprisingly, I cannot spot one in all the mayhem that's here. I can't spot one now. Right, it's this, something like this I'm looking for, but with the two edges pointing out. So I need that, plus I need 2 of these bricks. Let's see if this is here. It's not. Found this, and this is close to it. Yeah, but I need 2 of those. I need 1 of those, so I'll get 2. So if you guys give me a second, I will just go into my bag of tricks right here. This is one of the things I didn't pick out, so I'll have to readjust for that. Sure, it's around here somewhere. If not, like I said, guys, I'll just run into my bag of tricks and get that for the build, right? So if you give me a second, I will be right back. Don't want to hold the build up too much. So that's located, guys, and we're back on the build. Hope that wasn't too much of a hold up, but yeah, there you go. So 2 of these. This goes right on the top, and let's do a catch up here. This goes on top, and that goes there. This one goes right in back like that, and we place this or snap this right in there like that. Okay, let's move on. Like I said, this is a tremendous build, guys. This is a big venture we're taking on here. I can't say it's the biggest we started recently because we have done a lot more, but it's a pretty big one. Okay, 2 of these, another 4. There you go, dark, and 1 of these. Actually, 3 of those. So that's 3. I think this ship, it looks like I built it before, which I haven't, but it's similar to the one I'm going to talk about in a second. It's very similar to that one. That's why a lot of the pieces, and again, I have a lot of ships that I built, like I said before. Oh, this is a broken, it's a broken one that's broken here. I need to let Lego know. Someone said that before. Certain colors break easier than the other. Do you guys know about that? A lot of colors break easier than the others, or certain bricks tend to break much easier than the others. Right. This one goes right here and locks that in place. Locks this in place right here. It's not centered. Oops. Let's see. Doesn't want to stay centered. There you go. And these 2 go on the end. Oh, clipped my finger there for a second. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll pull that ship up, and I will tell you guys exactly what the ship is. I'll pull it up now, and I'll tell you exactly. I can't remember the number right now, but let's just check here real quick, and I'll tell you guys the number of that set. Let's see, I'm sure it'll come. Here we go. Right away. Yeah. The one I built, it was the just a second, it's not giving me the number. It's the why isn't it giving me the number? Should give me the number right away. Tell you guys right now. Just bring that down. Yeah, I'll tell you guys right now the number of this. So it's the Republic frigate. Do you guys know that one? The Republic frigate. You guys know that ship, the Republic frigate? Yes, the Republic frigate. It's similar to that one. That's what I built before. Because if I can show you right here, if you look, you see all those round pieces there? That came off of that, and that's the ship I built before. So, if you see, it looks like, oh, it's just popping up. It's not because I had that ship before, right? Hey Ron, what's up? Notebook, hi to you, man. Big shout out to you, Notebook. Thanks for jumping in. So if you look on the board here, we're taking on a gigantic venture. The ship that we're building right now, and I'm building it out of my garage. Okay, so we need another 4 of these. Hopefully, I have them on the slide. I built something mechanical not too long ago, and I used a stage. I built a stage, and I used a lot of these. So it was really handy for that. And then we need 4 of these short ones, 1x4s. See, here's another broken one. Like I said, someone said they break really easily, and it seems like they do. Let's find another 4. So it's 4 and 4, and these are gonna go in front of the last set. I want to make sure we put them correctly. Comes with 1 space in between each one, and similar setup to the back. So if you're on there, guys, let me know what you're building, if you're building anything at all. Thanks a lot. Let me know, what are you building, if you're building anything at all. Drop me a line. Are you building anything? Let me know what you're building, like I said. If you are building anything at all, drop me a line and we can talk about that, or other things about Star Wars, or just general Lego. Okay, so we need 3 more of these. Okay, that's 2 and 3. So I think, like I said, it came with a lot of similarities to that last ship that I spoke about. So a lot of the pieces are similar. We need 4 of these also. But I also, a lot of these pieces come off of the motorized walker. If you guys have that or know of it, there was only 1 motorized walker ever made. Everything else, or before, does not have a motor on it at all. Okay, I just need 2 more of those, which I know I have over here in my bag of tricks again, guys. So this one is not my typical bag of tricks, but it's similar to it. And I'm glad I brought it out of my garage, because it has a lot of pieces from that walker I just spoke about, because I wanted to build myself 2 of them, and I had a lot of pieces left over. So all right, so here we go right away. That's 1, and just 1 more. Again, it's really good when you know, even if you have like tons of Lego, extra bits, if you have an idea where it's stored. So that's really helpful. I say this, I'm not a doctor, but I think Lego helps with memory a lot. Let me know what you guys think about that, because you obviously have to sort of, if you collect a lot, you have to remember where it was. Let me know what you guys think about that also. I think it's helpful in that manner. Again, I'm not a doctor, it helps me to remember stuff. So I could talk from an anecdotal experience, which is myself. It just Like I said, it helps me to remember a lot of times. Anecdotal experience. Okay, right, so I was just looking around there, which we don't want to do right now. We want to focus on this. That one's a little tarnished. It looks horrible. So I'll find another, because this is the top part of the ship, I believe, and I don't want to, obviously, put pieces up there that would make it look wrecked. So let's just find another one here. If not, I know it's not dire, so I can find more of them later on, and we'll do that. But for now, we'll just put that one on for now. Yeah. Okay, so let's add these. So one of them, the 4 pieces that we got, the small pieces, what did I do with them? So we need 4 of these, right? 4 4s, right? And these go right alongside here and there. And at the top, the same thing. There. And then we add these just in front of them. Like so. And facing the opposite way. I wish I could find another, because this one I just don't appreciate how that looks. Not that I cannot, like I said, I cannot put, there's one right there as we speak, so I can get rid of that one. And there, so that looks much better. Okay, let's, now we need 3, we said we needed 3 of these, which goes right here. It's 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so I've never built this before, guys, and like I said, I'm building this out of my garage. Let me know if you have taken on a venture like this before. Okay, so we need 2 of these, which is gonna go, and 2 of these. Just found another one, and I displaced it. I just found another, and here we go. Okay, so these go right on top of this right here. Surprised they didn't ask us for that earlier. And then we place these just right there. Okay, that fits snug. Okay, let's move on. More of these, a lot more. So 2 more of these, and then 8 of the long ones. That's 2, 4, 5. Remember one broke earlier? 6. So I might have to go to my bag of tricks. That's 6, 7. Hoping that that's not the one that broke earlier. The one was, there we go. All right, okay, 8. Okay, this needs an awful lot of these. Okay, so one of them there, and the other. If this is the inside of the ship, it'll be really like, really? Why do you need that when it's on the inside of the ship? But we'll see. Okay, and the same thing here. Okay, and then 2 of them back here, which holds that in place. These do help to hold things in place really tightly and really good. That's one thing I appreciate about that. And then 2 of these here. And the same in the back. I'm still wondering if this is the inside of the ship, because there's a lot going on there, a lot of bricks. Like I said, brick count. It's my favorite word. Okay, so on the top, we're gonna place 2 of these, the 1x2 by 10 Technic blocks. And let's move up and on, guys. We need 1, 4, and 2 of these again. I'll just push this back a little bit, guys. Okay, we need that and 1, 4 dark gray. Finding these blocks while we work. Dark gray. This one, here's one, but that's old gray, which we talked about before, and that's not what we want. We want just stone gray, dark stone gray, right? Let's see, where are you? Here we go, there's one right here. Right, so there, you can see the difference again, stone gray, dark gray. I'll just put this one away here because we don't need that. So again, similar to like we did before, it ties this in place and locks it down really tight. And we go on the top with 2 more of these. Okay. Hope you guys can see that. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're building. If you are building anything, if you took on this venture before and built this particular ship that we're building now. It's a big venture I'm taking on. And I need this again. Repeat. So rinse and repeat. So this goes right on the top. There. And are they asking for the same? Yep. Black ones right on the top again. Like that. So I was looking at the Clone Wars today and it popped up again. I'm in series 3, episode 9. Because I'm rewatching it. Obviously, you have to do these things when you are dealing with Lego, right? And you have to invest the time to look at movies repeatedly because you have to be aware of what you're saying. So I need 1 more of these, and I'm looking at some elbow type ones here, but one of these. A lot of difference here, but not the one I'm looking for. Here we go. Found it. This goes in there. 1, 2, and it goes on the far end. Just like that. It says 4, so I'm guessing both. And then you just lock it in like that. Okay, so that stays in back there. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you are building. Yeah, I will. I will, Notebook. I will definitely will try. I wouldn't try. I'll make it. I'll definitely make it. I'll definitely make it. I know, because I have tons of bricks. I'll just have to search through them. So I will do it. We'll get it done. Okay, back here, we're looking for 2 of these. If you can see that there. We're looking for 2 of those. Spotted 1. And it seemed like I didn't pick the other one out, but I do have these right here. Again, in my bag of tricks. We need 2 of these. This one's stuck right in here, and I'll use that. But again, since the table is all, I will separate the grays soon enough. I will do that. But this is the first part of the build, so I didn't really have a chance to. I just picked everything out, and I will separate the black from the gray and stuff like that later on. So I'm not going to be struggling like I am now. Not that, like I said, the fun is in the build, but I wouldn't be struggling. Okay. So, and we need 2 of these in light blue. They always use those as the thrusters. If you guys notice, they always use those as the thrusters. Okay, so that goes right in there like that. And we take this and place that right next to it. Okay. And we want to repeat the same thing. So I'll need to go find one of those. Okay, because it's not just showing up. So I'll need to just go to my bag of tricks right here, guys, and find one of those. And come right back. And like I said, if I can't locate it right away, unless it's desperately important, we'll hold off on it and I'll just add it on later because we know exactly what it is, right? And I know I would spot it in there anyway. So let's just move on because, again, those are the thrusters. We need 2 more of these, which I spotted right away, and 4 more of these. Okay, here we go. And it's the same setup. So these lock into place like that. Just do both of them. So if the table looks crazy, guys, I'm taking on a big venture here. And this goes next to that one. Which is building the 8039, guys. We're building the 8039. Oops. And no instructions because, again, so we need 6 of these. And 2 of those. What's going on? The other ship had way more of them, but this one only has, so there's 2 there. We need 1 more. The other ship was built a little different, so I'll have to go to my bag of tricks and get 1 more of those out. Okay, and that particular piece came on the 8088 also, so this is right here. I built that trilogy not too long ago, so it's right on hand. It's not too far away. Also, guys, I'll show you another thing that you can have a chance to win right here. If you're part of the, here we go. If you become a member and be in the top tier, you can have an opportunity to win this rare collection from, you wouldn't get this in stores at all. The helmet that was made specifically for this magazine, gold card, Night Owl, similar gold card. So stuff like that, you could have opportunity to win that. If you become a member, or the member, you have a higher chance of getting one as opposed to doing the super fan. But super fan, obviously it's different. Okay, so let's move this aside for a second and build this. Okay, so they asked for 6 of these and a couple of these, two more of these small pieces, and 2 of these, and black ones. So we need 2 of these also. Here we go. Like I said, those ships came with similar. I picked out what I could, but they came with similar things to them. And I'm looking right now, and I can see there's 2 pieces that I need, which is not here. They in light blue, and I'll just have to go get them there. But I think we can work without them till the end. Okay, so firstly we need this, and place this right through here. Oh, there's something else. One of these. How many? 2. 2 of these. 2 of these tube-like things. I missed that. This goes right on the top and fits there. Then that tube goes right in the front. One of the black pieces goes there. One of the red pieces, hold on, okay. This goes that way, and one of the red ones go right on the top. Is that correct? Nope. This one goes that way. Yep. Then the black one goes through it. So that would be fitting there. It's not. Just one sec. One goes there. Black one goes there. This one goes on the top. This one goes there. And the red goes right on the top like that. Okay. And then you place one of these. How does this go? 4. Oops. So I'm missing one. Not sure what happened to the PDF there. Okay, so that completes there, there, there. That goes there. Oh, it's locked in place. You just take this, and that goes right on top like that. Okay. Expected there to be more, but it's not. Okay, because you turn it around. So now it's this way, and we'd be adding that piece right to the top there. Okay, so that's finished, and you have to build that 2 times. So same repeat thing. Take one of these. This goes through here. This one goes in the bottom. One on the top. Where's that piece? We need another one of those. I just had it a second ago. I thought I had 2 of them in my hands. Oh, here we go. Okay. This one goes there. And the black goes on top. This goes on top of that. And then this goes in the bottom. Then the red goes right on top of that and holds it in place. Let's see what happens. Okay, going back to the back of the ship again, and okay, right. So I made a little snafu here. I jumped the gun. This one actually goes in the center. Like that. Both sides goes in the center. Because obviously the thrusters are not set up like that. Right, so this goes there. And the other one on the other side there. Okay. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Build's coming along. So we need to repeat the same thing again. Guys, remember, all week long, we'll be building every day, all week long, Monday through Friday, and obviously we do our 5 Live on Saturday. I want to thank everyone for jumping in. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with you.